Well, today's the day they're going to have the hearing for Diddy to discuss sentencing. They want to try and get it sped up so he can get sentenced quicker, sooner than later. It's just going to be a remote hearing, so I think it's just a phone call with the judge and his lawyers. They won't be in the actual courtroom today. But that today is the sentencing date. We'll see. We probably won't know what the sentencing is going to be. They're just going to discuss, when they'll get his sentencing done. I was reading about it yesterday that that's what this remote hearing is about today, July 8th, the sentencing date, and they'll probably go over other details. That's all that's known right now, but that's the next step in the case after, him being found not guilty and actually beating the feds. He got a standing ovation, they said on TMZ, when he got back to court on last week. When they denied him bail, he was trying to walk out the courtroom, but the judge said no, saying he's still dangerous and they think he might do things he shouldn't do. So he was denied the bail, but the other inmates gave him a standing ovation when he got back to the jail. I guess it's just something about the feds and, I don't know, people being in jail and having their own cases and being accused of criminal acts and just beating the feds, who have a 95% conviction rate, and they just so happen to lose to Diddy. So, he had the guys waiting for him back there. So it's crazy. It's like he was at a concert and, those are all of his fans. I don't know. But that was crazy when I heard that yesterday on TMZ. Harvey Levin was talking about it on the TMZ YouTube channel, so I checked that out. And so, yeah, you beat the feds, who normally have a good conviction rate of 95%, I've always been told, and they lost to Diddy. And so now you just got the two lesser charges. They carry a max of 10 years each. Like I said in my last video about Diddy, I don't think he's going to do the max 10 on both of those transportation counts of trafficking. I don't see him doing the whole 20. And like I said, I think he may still be in a good spot. I was listening to Robert Shapiro, O.J. Simpson's old lawyer. He was on yesterday, and he was talking about, with the judge denying him bail, that he think he's going to get some serious time. That's just how he feels. He said, well, you already in here and you're not about to go anywhere anytime soon. That's just what Robert Shapiro's getting from it. TMZ said stuff a lot differently, saying that he could get, only 18 months, and then, he's going to get time served, because they had to follow the guidelines of the whole transportation with trafficking in terms of how many years that goes with. I don't know what the guidelines are. And so I'm sure a lot of that will be discussed today at the remote hearing. I'm assuming Diddy will be on the phone too. Obviously his lawyers will. It's scheduled for 2 p.m. So that's probably 2 p.m. Eastern time. And they're going to discuss sentencing details, actual date. I know Diddy's lawyers want to speed up the sentencing date so they can get it out the way with, and hopefully, get him home. So that's what the deal is today with the remote hearing, July 8th for Diddy. So this is the next step in the case. And again, what do you guys think the sentencing is going to be? Like I said, I don't think it's going to be 20 years where he does the max. If he were given that would be crazy. The only other thing I could see, it would run concurrently, meaning 1 year would be 2, so he would be out in less than 10. But I don't think he's going to get the max 10 on both counts either. So we shall see. So that's where we're at with it so far in the Diddy case. You know, you all know about the verdict already. And, you know, he beat the feds, which is shocking. Most people don't. Tiffany Henyard might be a different story. The former Dalton mayor, they're investigating her. I don't see her beating the feds, but, you know, Diddy has managed to pull it off. And it's the first time I heard of someone getting a standing ovation when they get back to the jail because they beat the federal government. So, and that's what it is. We should hear more details later on this afternoon after 2 p.m. Eastern about the remote hearing about Diddy's sentencing. So you guys keep your eyes out for that. But just wanted to come to you guys and let you know the remote hearing is scheduled for this afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern. And it's remote, so there'll be no courtroom. And we'll see what happens after that. Share this video, like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. As always, Facts of Feelings. All one word, no spaces. Put that in the YouTube search, Facts of Feelings, no spaces, and my channel comes right up. And send any topics or videos you want me to discuss to my email. It's also in the description of this video. That's kregier.mj@gmail.com. kregier.mj@gmail.com. And I'm out. We'll see what the sentencing is. Well, at least what the date is going to be for when they get it done. I'm out.